Today being the 15th day in the month of June is Shore's case at the Federal High Court here in Abuja. We came to court and the case was not able to sit today because the judge that is supposed to preside over the case actually we didn't see him on time, and the clerk of the court gave a complaint. So the case is being adjourned to Peace One Day, reporting for MPTV News.
Yeah. But the judge didn't show up. And I've been sitting there for over 3 hours. Since 9 a.m. So we just heard from the court registrar some 10 minutes ago that the judge is overwhelmed and will not be able to sit today. And she'll come back tomorrow for cases that are scheduled for today. So I immediately made it known to the registrar that I will not be available tomorrow, and I will not be available next tomorrow, and I will not be available the day after next tomorrow. Reason being that I have to go and look for new lawyers. In case the judge decides that he will not recuse himself, we have to robustly defend the case. So that's where we are. The judge is not sitting. And that's not fault of ours, that's the fault of the court.
Yes, my name is Oshope Philip Eminegana. I'm the National Secretary for African Action Congress. In court today for a ruling on the requests Sowore had defended himself and put forth before Justice Umar of the Federal High Court, Court 5 to be precise. And the ruling is supposed to be on either the judge himself will recuse himself from the case, or he will decide to, by all means, stay on the case. So that's what we came for today, but unfortunately we waited for, since 8 a.m. we've been in court, and about 12 noon, the registrar of court came forth to say the judge is not going to be sitting today, but we should return back tomorrow to court. So nothing much transpired today, and outside the fact that while we came to the phone, a human rights activist, a Senate candidate for Lagos West Senatorial District 2027 under the African Action Congress AAC. Of course, we also happened. Omoyele Sowore was the case before the Honorable Court today is a case of the federal government versus Omoyele Sowore on cyberbullying. And as of the last hearing, we also what transpired in the court. The entire lawyer of Omoyele Sowore felt embarrassed by the judge and could not continue with the case again, so they decided to disengage. However, the case was adjourned to today, the 15th of June 2026. And of course, 9 a.m. is scheduled for the hearing today, but we've been here since 9 a.m. and this is almost, if I'm not mistaken, this is about past 12. The judge didn't show up. All he could do was send one of the clerk to the courtroom to ask everyone to go, and all hearings that were meant for today should please come back tomorrow, and the proceedings will take place tomorrow. By and large, we all know that Omoyele Sowore also has a whole lot to do. It's a case of cyberbullying, the federal government versus Omoyele Sowore, so he needs to prepare. So he has to travel to get counsels, source for counsels in Lagos or thereabouts, depending on whatever he wishes to. But like I always say, the judicial system of Nigeria is not something to be trusted anymore. We can't bank on the judicial system again. We can't trust them. You saw at the last hearing, the judge was so desperate to ask him to enter into defense, even without any counsel with him. At least everyone has a right to a lawyer. Now today, it is highly disrespecting to the judicial system that a judge is having a hearing today, and it's just disappeared on everyone. Now, you could imagine if Omoyele Sowore were not present at the hearing today, what would he be saying, and what would the next thing would have been he has run away. Omoyele Sowore have decided to run away. He does not want to attend to his hearing. But now this is the judge himself being involved in this. You see, like I always tell everybody, we need to put our lives in our own hands and forget about the judicial system of Nigeria. Trusting the judicial system of Nigeria is really a waste of time. As you can see, we have over 290 to be assumed called bandits or terrorists. Only God knows where they brought them from. And we have 10 judges to be at to attend to about 290. I don't understand how efficient or effective they want that to really happen. That is if not arranged by the Nigerian government as well.